legendary armor, and more legendary armor. That's right, guys. Today, I'm going to bring you guys some really cool looking legendary armor piece that hasn't been talked about for the Trickster. And this is going to be part of the Trickster's legendary armor for his particular subclass. Remember yesterday on my Outriders All Trickster legendary video? If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you guys do. But on there, I mentioned that there was a legendary piece that no one has been talking about that has been right in front of our eyes. Today, we're going to be breaking it down. We're going to check out the mods. We're going to check out the gear stats. And also, most importantly, the gear bonus, because we want to know what ability is going to be taking the most of this. And trust me when I tell you guys, the person that's going to be mostly happy about this gear set is going to be your teammates and also yourself. So let's go ahead. If that sounds like something you're definitely interested in, a like would be greatly appreciated. But before we jump into that video, I do want to remind you guys about our monthly giveaway. We're giving away any game of 2021 for the system of your choice. So to participate, super easy. Click the pinned comment in the comment section down below, and you guys will be automatically answered. So good luck to everybody that's participating. So the legendary we're going to be taking a look at today, guys, is one, once again, that's been right in front of our eyes, and we haven't even picked up and noticed it. And that is going to be the Trespasser's cow. Now, this particular legendary armor set is going to take advantage of one of the major abilities for the Trickster, and that is called the slow trap. Basically, what the slow trap does, it's pretty much, if you play Destiny, it's going to put up a Titan bubble or a bubble around the enemy, and when the enemies go inside this particular bubble, they're going to get slowed, and that's going to allow you to kill them. This particular legendary armor is going to take full advantage of this particular ability, and we're going to talk about how that's going to be a thing. So let's take a look at the headgear and see what what we're getting from this particular armor set. Now remember, there are three major things whenever you pick up a gear. Number one, of course, you want to see the armor bonuses, which are divided into three categories. Number two, you want to see the mods, and number three, you want to see what the set, the full legendary armor set bonus is. So let's start off with the headgear. So for the headgear, guys, we have the following. We have it's going to give us a bonus to firepower, so that means it's going to increase our weapon damage. So remember, if we play along with the Trickster, we know what weapons are going to be favored for him the most. If you haven't seen my Trickster video, breakdown video, highly recommend you guys check that out. It also is going to give us advantage to close range damage, which is going to allow us to output 8% more range damage, more close range damage. And it's also going to give us status power, which is going to be 16%. This is actually a pretty high number, 16%. Now, based on the other sets of armor pieces we've seen from legendaries that we've seen recently, we can identify that these three major stats are going to be running across the board when it comes to the different armor sets. So we kind of already have an idea what the main priority of the main concept behind this legendary armor is. Number one is that you do enough damage when you're in close range. Number two is that you output a lot of firepower as addition to that. And number three is that your status power is, fundamentally updated, right? So you have the majority of status power as possible. Now, we also have mods that are going to be dropping for this particular armor set. And as you guys know, the advantage of these mods, what it's taking into account, is the ability of activating the slow trap. So here's what it does. We have the delivery on time. Basically, what delivery on time is going to allow you to do, it's going to give you the following. It says, activating the skill replenishes ammo for the current weapon of all your allies in range. So basically, when you activate the Titan bubble or the slow trap, what that's going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to replenish your ammo, and it's also going to benefit your teammates as well. That's what I'm saying. Your teammates are going to love it if you're running this legendary armor. It also comes with another mod, which is called Pain Transfer. Time Rift. Damage dealt to one affected enemy will be transferred to another affected enemy. So this is just taking advantage of the Time Rift ability or skill. And this is actually pretty good because it's kind of like ping-ponging the damage dealt for each individual class. Now, here's the thing that makes it really cool and what this legendary armor, and once you have three pieces, you're going to be able to get the bonus, which is called Time Shell. Basically, Time Shell, what it's going to allow you to do is think of a turtle, right? It's like if you were to go pop the slow trap and you become a turtle, but the advantage of this is when you're inside that turtle or inside that slow trap, you won't die. So let's say you're like have really low damage and you're about to die, or your teammates are about to die. What you can do is pop the bubble. If people come in there, you won't be dying once you're inside the bubble or while you're inside the slow trap, which is actually pretty good. kind of gives you like that safe haven, right, where you won't be taking any damage. But those are the that's pretty much the stats when it comes to the headpiece. Now let's take a look at the upper armor. Now the upper armor, once again, comes with the following. It comes with a bonus firepower of 54. So we do get a same amount of bonus firepower. We also get close range damage, which is going to be 8. And then we also get status power, which is going to be 16. So based on this, we can kind of already identify that 4 of these armor pieces are going to have these stats. So we can identify that we're going to be getting a total of 200 bonus firepower. And we have, all 4 or all 5 pieces. We theoretically just need 3. But, if you have all 5 of them, you're probably going to end up with 200 bonus damage. You're going to be ending up with 32 close range damage. And you're also going to be ending up with, 50, 60 status power right there. So that's kind of like the idea that we get from the armor suit. Now, in addition to that, this one also comes with mods that are going to be able to take advantage of the slow trap. And this one actually has 2. It has damage mitigation. Slow trap allies within the sphere receive significant less damage. So that means that if they're close to it, not inside of it, but close to it, they're going to get, they're not going to take that much damage. And it comes with ultimate big range slow trap. Increase the sphere's range by 2 meters. So that means not only are you going to be able to pop the sphere, but you're going to be able to make it even bigger. And that's going to be really good, because with the those 2 right there, as you guys are seeing the synergy there, is that if that range is increased, that means your teammates are going to be getting less damage when they're getting shot, even though they're not in the trap, which is actually pretty good. And the other one we have is the Trespasser boots. Now this one comes with the following, once again, the same stats, guys, that we're looking here. It's going to come with bonus firepower 54, close range damage 8%, and status power, once again, 16. But the benefit of this, guys, is we're going to be taking a look at the 2 different mods. It comes one with called Stare into the Barrel, which is going to grant a moderate firepower increase for each enemy in close range. Once again, this is going to be playing perfectly with the thing that, you're going to be getting that 8% increase in range when you're in close range. So that plays in well. It synergizes very good. And it also comes with another one called Weak Zone, which is going to take advantage of slow trap, which says enemies within the sphere are afflicted with weakness. So just think about it, that you're going to be popping your bubble as often as you possibly can, allowing you to stay alive, to mitigate damage, and to output more damage. This is really crazy, really good, because once you pop the bubble, if the enemies are there, you're going to be doing more damage since you have that close range damage within your gear. Now this is going to be synergizing very perfectly with the slow trap ability. So if you are planning to go with an ability that's going to be mitigating power, keeping your teammates alive, and also keeping you alive, then this is definitely a legendary armor piece that you want to make sure you have. And there you guys have it. That is our breakdown of the legendary armor Trespasser's Cowl. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.